Pokémon, a franchise that took the world by storm and defined the childhoods of many. It has only gotten more popular with time, but what was Pokémon like way back then? More specifically, how has competitive Pokémon changed over the years for those striving to be the very best? Now that is exactly what we are here to find out. In this series, Jeexx and I will embark on an adventure to be the very best, exploring through time and space to rediscover Pokémon's past formats. In each episode, both of us will bring two teams and battle it out in a best of 3 match, and the one who wins with both teams first is crowned the champion of the episode. We hope you enjoy this trip to Pokemon's evolution with us. Welcome to the Pokemon Progression Series, A Journey Through Time. The third generation of Pokemon, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, introduced the Hoenn region, based on the Kyushu region of Japan. It had 135 Pokemon and is widely regarded as the start of the golden age of Pokemon. It completely shook up the competitive landscape of Pokemon with a multitude of changes, most notably the addition of abilities, adding another layer on top of just move pools and stats to consider when picking your Mon. Nature's Wall also added, and the DV system was overhauled and split into IVs and EVs, now adding more customizability to your Pokemon and requiring you to decide which stats you wanted to focus on, instead of just maxing out everything. On abilities, the most notable ones were definitely the so-called automatic weather abilities, which summoned the weather upon the Mon hitting the field and widely defined the Generation 3 OU and Uber's metagames, with TSS being its whole own abbreviated playstyle referring to Toxic, Sand, Spikes, 3 forms of passive damage. Generation 3 also added some new moves, most notably Will-O-Wisp and Taunt, and also changed how spikes worked, now allowing you to stack layers of spikes up to 3 times. Finally, it also added some new held items, but the definitely most notable one was the very first choice item, Choice Band, which locked Pokemon into using the first move it selected after switching in, but in return boosting its attack by a massive 50%. Guys, ladies and lads, welcome back to the Pokemon Progression Series. This time we're tackling Generation 3 Underused. And full transparency first, we are double recording OU and UU, so I don't know anything what happened last week. We have some scheduling not mishaps, but like mismatches, so that's why we're recording a little bit in advance due to my upcoming trip. But I do know which teams obviously I'm playing in the OU, so played for you guys last time, so we're kind of continuing the trend that Tyranitar already started with more weather stuff. Obviously, like Generation 3 is not like the weather generation, but like it's kind of the start where weather becomes really relevant, and we'll definitely see more of it in Ubers. But for now, I just figured that since we have had such like a big focus on a sun team last time, I was gonna make 2 more weather teams, one focused on sun and the other focused on rain. And let's take a look at what we're dealing with. So first, let's start with the rain team. We have a Kangaskhan here with Rest Wish, Return, and Shadow Ball. Return obviously hits anything except for Ghost types, so that's why we have Shadow Ball here for coverage, which gives us more longevity because we have multiple like kind of pseudo sweepers in this team. And Rest is actually really cool on Kangaskhan due to early bird, which means that you only need to sleep for 1 turn and then you wake up after rest, which is really cool. Also, it's delay, like we max out the attacking stat scope we want to hit as hard as possible, which is there if we need it for more heals for our team. I'll actually cover Ampharos here afterwards because we have a kind of like an offensive cleric almost, like half of a cleric in Kangaskhan, and then the other one we have is Ampharos here with Heal Well. We also have obviously the age-old offensive duo of Electric and Ice in Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Ice to hit anything that we really need to. Then we have Toxic here to put status pressure on our opponent, and then Heal Well is here to remove status pressures from us, because if you look at our team, we have no steel type or poison type, so we have nothing to switch into Toxics, so being able to heal that off is nice. And obviously having 2 Swift Swimmers means that we really don't want to be getting Thunder Wave, because otherwise, well, we basically just lose the boost. Then we have our Spiker, a very offensive Spiker in Amistar. The spikes obviously there. Then we have Surf, Ice Beam, just good moves to hit stuff with, and Hidden Power Grass is here to beat opposing Amistar, and that's why also like I'm running almost near max speed also to just blow up any Amistar opposition. Then we have our first big sweeper, a Salakberry sweeper. I don't think we've seen Salakberry before unless we saw it in the OU game. Salakberry basically just when you're at a quarter of HP or less, you get more speed. And this is also nice to get Pinsir on board with something like a Wish being passed onto him. So if we manage to like switch Pinsir in, maybe get to Salakberry range, and then after that like Wish procs and we get to heal with it, and then have the coverage of Hinapar Bug and EQ Rock Slide, like we can just steamroll and wall break to basically anything. And this is just here to, I think like Arcanine is really good. Obviously it's not great against our team, but all the more reason for like, there's basically nothing that you would swap Arcanine in for in this team except for this. So if Jeexx running Arcanine, obviously Hypercut is nice for that. I don't remember if there are other Intimidators, but it's there. Then we have another rest tech here, obviously Resto Chesto, very usual. Calm Mind, Psychic Thief. Thief is there to steal usually lefties. After we use up our Chesto Berry with Rest, obviously Rest is there to give us longevity whenever we're sending our Calm Minds. And then we are just clicking Psychic on anything else. And then our main sweeper in Rain, and our only way to actually set up Rain, is our Gorbis here with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Hidden Power Electric for as much coverage as possible. I didn't max invest on speed because obviously with Swiftwing, like you're basically outspeeding anything that's, I was gonna say that's not Scarf, but there's no Scarf yet with this already, so should be fine. Oh yeah, and finally, the reason why we're running Thunderbolt here and not just Thunder, because we're on a Rain team, is I want to be able to function outside of Rain as well. And also like when I was making some calcs, like Thunder didn't really bring up any super important chaos where like Thunderbolt wouldn't get there also. And like obviously this is not our main way of dealing damage, like Emperor is here more of as a utility monster. That's why I'm liking to go for the more consistent Thunderbolt over Thunder. But that's our Rain team. As for the Sun team, we're starting with one of the probably most notorious spike setters of all time in Quillfish, with Spikes and Destiny Bond. Obviously makes it an incredibly good lead. Then Sludge Bomb and Hydro Pump just to have any coverage, which is also why we're running a Hasty Nature, because we really want to be hitting as hard as possible with these. Then we have a Solok here with Rock Slide, Earthquake, Explosion, and Shadow Ball, a choice band set. Obviously just like the most power that we can pack here. Explosion, obviously, coming off a choice band in early generations when they have your opponent's defense during damage calculation, like this will just blow up anything. Then we have Wall Rain here, Ice Beam, Surf, Earthquake, Toxic, kind of just like a bulky attacker. And then like earlier I was talking about those Intimidators, we have two of them ourselves. Yeah, I'm talking about Hitmontop. But first we have Arcanine here, Extreme Speed, Fire Blast, Hydro Power, Grass, and Sunny Day. Sunny Day here obviously to set up for itself to blow stuff up with Fire Blast, or maybe for our Vileplume to sweep. Extreme Speed is there, like obviously Arcanine already is really fast, but it's still like there's a lot of stuff here still in the tier that's extremely fast, like stuff like Tsubas and Electro that is relatively scary, and even something like a Dansomon, or even like obviously facing up against a Rain team with this. It's nice to have a like super priority move and something like Extreme Speed. And it might seem like weird to have like a minus attack nature but also be boosting attack. I really just don't want to drop my defenses, and most of the time like we're attacking on our spell side anyway. Extreme Speed is mostly just there to finish off weak opponents, so that's the idea there. Then we have our Chlorophyll Sweeper in Vileplume, has a Sleep Powder as well to set up Sunny Day safely itself if it needs to. In a Power Fire and Solar Beam, obviously the opposite of Arcanine's coverage. In a Power Fire getting boosted by Sun is really nice, and then it hits like stuff like Steel types that are resisted by Solar Beam. And even like, because if you look at both of these, obviously these don't much well into opposing fire types. So that's why we also have a rock type here and 2 water types, even though we're running a sun team. So obviously our water move's not going to hit that hard, but that's the idea there. And then finally we have Hitmontop here because I really wanted a spinner, obviously. Having an ice type, having a fire type here, having literally nothing except for Solrock to be able to avoid taking spike damage. I really wanted to have a rapid spinner. I also don't have a ghost type to block spin either, so I really wanted that for this. And we have once again like Hidden Power Ghost there for the ghost type that try to spin block. Brick Break is here to hit basically anything for very consistent damage, and then Earthquake, just one of the most consistent and best offensive coverage moves of all time in Pokemon. But yeah, pretty excited about this. Like, once again, like I said, like playing these weather teams. I don't have much experience in playing like weather where you're actually like setting up the weather with the manual moves. Like, usually I avoid these and just go for the automatic weather stuff. Like, it's a lot easier, I think. But I think like it's going to be, if Jeexx ends up having like even one team where he's playing weather, like obviously not having automatic weather then, and instead being able to manually set it up is kind of neat, because then like there might be some instances where like, all right, I want to underspeed him and I'm predicting him to set up weather so I can set up the opposite weather, which could be cool. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Thank you for watching the team breakdown though. Hopefully you enjoyed Jeexx as well, and afterwards I will see y'all in the battle zone.
Okay, so we're doing Gen 3 UU. I just crafted these teams in like the last 20 minutes. These are not good. These teams don't really work. These don't really have any idea. Etc. I have Spike, Surf, Protect, Ancient Power, my Amistar to spike up, Surf, Protect, whatever. Altaria with Dragoness, Earthquake for Aerial Ace Protect, specifically to have some coverage for ground types and whatnot, and also have Aerial Ace to be able to not get like accuracy checked and shit. I think you could make the argument that I should probably be running Flying, Hidden Power Flying, because it does 10 more damage. But might as well, fuck it, might as well. And then Protect, obviously, to just like DD, Protect, see what Weebfox does, or even Protect, see what Weebfox does, DD. Then we have Hitmontop with Choice Band, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Mach Punch, Brick Break. Cradlily with Ancient Power, Protect, Toxic Rest. Lapras with Heal Bell, Ice Beam, Roar, Toxic. You can make the argument that I shouldn't be running Rest on Cradlily as long as I have Lapras with Heal Bell, because I could just be using something like Ingrain or Synthesis, or I think you don't even get Synthesis on this. Never mind. Or Recover. Recover is on this. Recover also has more PP than Rest, I think. It has twice the amount of PP. But I overall think it doesn't matter which one I'm running, because odds are this is gonna die if this is gonna die. And they're also like sort of complementing each other by having Toxic on both. And obviously I don't have Toxic on any of the other ones. So then we have Extreme Speed, Overheat, Protect, Facade on Arcanine. Main idea being to swap it in, Overheat, swap out. Oh, actually, I have Protect on this. I should probably get rid of Protect and swap it for something that I can use, actually. I have Facade for a normal type move right now, so I don't really care about having anything else for that. I don't have a Hidden Power on this though. What would you be running into this? You would probably be playing like Rock type or something. I'll put a Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice doesn't really matter. Probably prefer like Fighting, maybe even. Fighting gives me. Flying gives me a check on nothing, actually. Bug doesn't give me a check on nothing. Fighting lets me check Dark types, and yeah, I'll just keep Ice. But yeah, that's the first team. The second team is Wolfish, Lantern, Walrein, Mantine, Manectric, and Golduck with Rain Dance, Toxic, Spike, Sludge Bomb on Quillfish. It's a Rain Dance team. We have Lantern, Surf, Thunderwave, Thunder, and Protect. This is like T-Wave, Protect, see what Weebfox does, swap out. I also have like wonky ass EVs in the hopes of these actually mattering. Then we have Walrein with Earthquake, Encore, Ice Beam, Surf. Idea being that once I swap this in, if I lead this in like game 3, for example, or if I happen to be in a situation where I gotta save swap in, I can use my Encore to Encore Weebfox into what I presume is gonna be a setup move. I think a big issue with Encore is gonna be the fact that this is gonna be fairly evident, so he's not gonna be clicking setup moves against this thing if this swaps in safely, because that will force him to swap, and then that'll put me in a better position. You could also make the argument of running like Protect instead, because I think this thing is fairly bulky, but because I don't have anything to really utilize Protect for. Like, I don't have that many toxic Mons here. I only have one toxic Mon here. So, yeah, I don't know. If I played this more, I might have a better answer for this. But for now, I'm going to keep the Encore because it's the first time I'm actually going to have a Pokemon that can use Encore proper, other than Jumpluff. Then we have Mantine with Substitute, Hidden Power, Grass Surf, Agility. Idea being, Agility, get bonked, Leftovers heal, use water, swap into a water move or something, use Agility when we Weebfox swapping, Substitute to get my sub out, and then use Surf and Hidden Power Grass to check maybe whatever he happened to get into. If it happens that he went into an Electric type, then I probably won't be able to do much with Hidden Power Grass, but Hidden Power Grass checks other stuff. For example, it can be used on Quagsire, which can be really relevant in this, because there's going to be a rain team. So Weebfox happens to be running Quagsire. The idea is that I can use my Hidden Power Grass to 4x the Quagsire immediately. Then we have Merrick with Thunder, Crunch, Protect, Hidden Power Grass. As you can also tell, we are fairly prone to getting fucked over by electric type moves. Or not electric type, by ground types and electric types. So the idea being that, not ground, yeah. Because like our main damage sources are going to be probably Manectric, using Thunder, Crunch, Hidden Power Grass, and Golduck. So I kind of don't want to get checked by that. And I have Ice Beam specifically on Golduck to be used on Reed. Oh, actually, don't have EVs on Golduck right now. EVs on Golduck are going to be bad, then do modest. There we go. But yeah, Golduck is Calm Mod, Ice Beam, Surf, Hidden Power, Electric, and as you can see, it's supposed to be a Giga Sweeper. I was considering giving it like something else here, but I didn't really feel comfortable giving it the water boosting item or the ice boosting item, so I just went with. You could make the argument that you could run White Herb on it, but I don't think that matters because it can be just checked out with like Intimidate, and I don't care about Intimidate, so might as well have a Salak Berry to get a speed boost. I'm gonna outrun the competition, hopefully. I think, yeah, I'm still gonna get outsped by a lot of Pokemon in the tier, obviously, but we'll see how this goes. Anyhow, good luck with the games.
What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Pokemon Progression series. We definitely didn't just stop recording OU and our brains are fried and now we need to play again.
Okay, but so my teams for UU are so brain dead that I cannot fuck this up.
Okay, I need your teams to be terrible so we can get out of here in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Are you looking at the stream still? I'm not
gonna look at the stream. I don't want to look.
Okay.
When I ended the other recording, I quit the stream because I obviously didn't want spoilers.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think this won't take long. Yeah,
I can't wait to be just 6-0 swept twice in a row. This is gonna be great. But yeah,
that's me. That's me in like 20 minutes.
Anything you want to say about Gen 3 UU before we jump right into it?
Bro, that's a lot of water.
Oh shit.
7.8.
I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'll see you after the games. Let's hope this doesn't take an hour.
Hell.
Good luck, man. Bro, I feel so bad to Jeexx's stream because obviously I'm making him sit through all of this after he's taken so much time to actually, you know, Jeexx said he was gonna be rocking a rain team, so let's go Watson here. Should we just lead with our rain team? I mean, he disclosed that he's playing rain team. I said that I was going to be playing a rain team. So let's just, I think it just makes sense that we both just sent those first. And, oh, I was scrolling the wrong one. Whoopsie, Gen 3 UU. And let's go for rain. And let's challenge. But I feel so bad for, I'm also very thankful for like how much Jeexx always takes. How much time he takes up from his stream to, you know, let me do this stuff. Alright, so I'm guessing this is immediately the rain team. He's gonna set up spikes. We're gonna go Omastar here. Protect. Now, do you know this strat though? I'm here to outspeed, not max speed Almastar though, I'm pretty sure. Also, I didn't put my spreads into the calculator this time. He's specially defensive, this motherfucker. Am I gonna predict? No. I'm clicking it again. And now he's gonna think I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna click it again. Oh yeah, I should probably still like put this up. But yeah, my brain power isn't here to be thinking. So it's protect and surf. Probably spikes, and it's specially defensive. I think me staying in and clicking hitter power grass is so obvious. Am I still doing it though? Yes. I said I wasn't gonna think. I do not have great ways of dealing with this thing. I'm not going to lie. I really wish I just trusted my god and went into Grumpig immediately. Alright, so we have Cradley. 2 rock types. I almost wish I had something like... Actually, my second team has Hitmontop, so it's going to be easier to deal with this stuff there. Also has lefties. Okay. I'm very much fine with this. I'm sending a Calm Mind. I think he gets Fake Out though. Speaking of Hitmontop, I guess I could put my spreads into the calc now. Let me clear imported sets. Please refresh this page. Okay. Oh wait, that's already... I'm stupid. Earthquake. I'm faster than him though, it would seem. We could just go for a rest. Do I just go for rest? I think this thing is banded. I'll go for rest. Then we have Thief online. What would this thing have? I don't think I want to Thief this thing. I'll just click Psychic. That's a lot of damage. Is that banded? It's 70%. I don't have my set here. It's whatever. I'll do it without calcs. I feel like calcing all the time. But it looked like banded damage though. This is how I'm spending my time. Alright, another extreme speed, so I'm guessing it's banded. I'll click surf. If I'm wrong, then I explode, and then shame on me. But you get a lot of chip on this. Earthquake will hurt though, is the issue. I don't have a great switch-ins on this, but am I faster? I'm gonna assume that I'm faster. Yeah, I really don't have switch-ins on this, huh? Do I want spikes up? I think I do. I don't think that crib mattered. I'm pretty sure it's banded anyway. And I was faster, right? Yeah. I'll just go into this and click Psychic. Then we know Arcanine with extreme speed, and I'm pretty sure it's banded extreme speed. I'm not gonna calc it, but I'm just gonna assume. Did I have everything imported now? No, I don't have the last one, so let me get my imports in here. There we go. Okay. Yep. Sacks that. But does he have something faster than Grumpig here, though? I guess while we're waiting, I'll import the rest of the sets as well. Don't worry about any of this stuff, okay? You don't need to worry about it. And Altaria. I think we're evaporating here. I do like taking this thing. This item though. I kind of need this though, so... Do I need... Pensy are so bad in this game. Yeah, there's the Dragon Dance. I don't think it's killing me with anything though. So... I guess we can check. And +1. It's gonna be faster than me. Yeah, like nothing here does any damage whatsoever. And Rain Dance makes us faster too, so should I set up that or just Ice Beam? Ice Beam just kills, so I'm thinking he's probably just switching out. Cause like, I'll just click Ice Beam just in case he stays in. I think Rain Dance is better here, but at the same time, like getting chip on either of these is also kind of nice. Yeah. Wish I went for Rain Dance instead. Oh my, what the fuck? Never mind, that did so much damage. Okay, well, Gorbis is broken. I've seen enough. Yeah, I've seen enough. Gorbis is broken. Sorry, this is something that I was supposed to do earlier, and I forgot. I'm sorry that you need to look at this. And the Lapras is the last one. Lapras with Water Absorb. Alright. They're really good Ampharos line, so I think we just send Ampharos here. I have Heal Bell, so I don't care about that. We will send a Toxic back. Is he sacking this thing? I guess so. Oh, I should have went for Heal Bell. He's going for another layer of spikes for sure, right? Yeah, he will go for another spike layer. This thing needs to lock into Earthquake. My pincer is literally worthless, so I'll just get rid of pincer here. It doesn't do anything. And now this thing is at least locked. And, well, just click Sword Sand. Oh! My Salakberry boost! Am I risking it all? He doesn't have priority anymore. Fuck yeah. I'm the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived. I deserve to lose this game based on that. Like, literally. I deserve to just straight up lose this game. I just had a free kill, and I had a pincer set up for success. I'm the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived. It was minimum roll into maximum roll. I'm so fucking mad about that. Well, this thing just dies. I don't think he has anything to outspeed this, no? I know he is like super slow Hitmontop. I don't know this thing's items. I don't need this thing anymore, right? I really don't. I still have plenty of time. Grumpig into Altaria. Psychic does a good amount. Does Psychic do enough so my Ampharos can clean up after? Yes. Oh, he's planning on attempting to one-shot me, I see. But this still doesn't do enough to Gorbis. I calc this shit, so we're chilling. Now the question here is, does it have Rain Dance? I don't need it. I'd rather not have it. If I'm him, I switch into Lapras here. But yeah, if I'm him, I'm 100% switching to Lapras. Interesting. Can he beat this thing with Lapras? So it's DD, EQ, probably Hidden Power Flying, because that did a lot. Do I need Gorbis? I don't, right? I wouldn't be, my issue here is that I wouldn't be surprised if this thing is faster than me. Okay, well, that didn't do anything. We now know it has a Mach Punch though, and that it's banded. Right? And now we should be set here. So it's Toxic, Ice Beam, and lefties, right? Yeah, lefties. Does it make sense for me to no? Or like, does it make sense for me to Toxic this thing? But no, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't have Protects, because I think otherwise he would have gone for it. Alright. Protect, Surf Spikes. Protect, Surf Spikes. In Cradle, we only saw Protect. In case we need to fight this team again. Hitmontop was Earthquake, Mach Punch, and we know it's banded. Arcanine, also I'm pretty sure it's banded. Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Hidden Power, probably Flying. We didn't see an item. And then Water, Toxic, and Ice Beam. Alright. But yeah, I'm not sure if it is actually a banded Arcanine, but I am sure that it is banded Hitmontop. And then we're going for Generation 3 UU again. This time with our Sun team. And now I don't need to track the team, because if he wins, he's not playing this again. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. The issue here is that this Mon fucking destroys my team. I do have a spinner though, so I think we just exchange 3 layers of spikes. Because I do have, my spinner has Earthquake, so I think I'm fine with this. The issue is that if he has a ghost type. Rain versus Sun. But yeah, I'm always rapid spinning here. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna track this team. I don't need to track this team. I think the Earthquake is super obvious, but I'll still go for it. Bit cringe. Nuh-uh. Go ahead and swap out for me, gamer. There's no way he's faster than me, right? I don't give a shit. I'm clicking Earthquake again. I'm staying and I'm clicking Earthquake. There's no way he doesn't have Mantin, right? Actually, he's definitely gonna have Mantin. This thing is so worthless in this team. This matchup, by the way. What if he goes Mantin here? It's really bad for me. Yeah, just in case he goes Mantin, I actually need to swap because I'm afraid. That's also really good for me. But he doesn't accept the Earthquake here, right? Surely not. Show me Walrein versus Lantern. Bro, he loves Lantern. Earthquake kills. There's no way he expects this, right? Like, surely not. Maybe he does. Bro, the spikes are doing so much for me. Do I just set up Toxic on this? I think I do. I'm afraid this is going to be his Calm Mind sweeper. So that's why I'd like to have it. Also, Cloud9 on this is kind of scary. Yeah, okay, there it is. Please hit. Yes, okay, thank God. If that missed, we were in so much trouble. Because now I think... We're trading Walrein for this, but I'm perfectly fine with that. If he's hard... Okay, do I want to sack this or something else? Part of me almost wants to sack this thing, but at the same time, I'd like to use it to set Sunny Day. Am I sacking Walrein? No, I'll sack this. Arcanine is so bad if it's hard rain. Oh, I don't even need to sack? I'll take that any day of the week. Are you kidding me? But Arcanine is really bad in this comp. Because like even setting Sunny Day kind of doesn't do anything because he can just set Rain Dance after. What else would... Like there's no way he doesn't have Mantin, right? Because he has two... Wait, Would he be faster than me? I'm guessing yes. Yeah, okay. Thunder. So this thing is going to be faster than my entire team. Would it carry Hidden Power Fire is the question. And would it kill this thing? Does he seriously not have Look at these damage numbers, by the way. Does he seriously not have a... Would I rather go into... No, this is 100% accurate. Would he not have a... Because, like, Earthquake spam just beats this. Like, there is no way this team doesn't have... Okay, I wish I went into... Lefties on that too. How do we deal with this? If I just click Rock Slide there, he just dies. But yeah, Solrock is too good against this team. I'll just go into this. I don't think he has a spinner though. Unless the last one is a spinner. Bro, I'm getting so hungry. I really want this to be a 2-0 because I'm getting so damn hungry. I did not expect this to go this long. There's agility. Alright. I'm not carrying haze, which I'm kind of sad about now. But like, agility alone ain't gonna do jack shit. I'll just click Sludge Bomb here. I still think it's a 2-hit KO. We kill this with every time with Sludge Bomb, and Sludge Bomb obviously can't miss. So this substitute shenanigans ain't gonna work, because this is 100% accurate. I think this just kills. Yep. There's Manectricon. So now our Whirl Rain is going to be extremely good here. Alright. Okay, do we just click Sludge Bomb and win? Oh, he also has Whirl Rain. Probably with Earthquake. I mean, we're faster, so we can Destiny Bond after. That's... Oh, he doesn't have Earthquake. Is there Rest Talker? This might actually be a Rest Talk Whirl Rain. This is what this come down to. Two strategical geniuses. Does he not have attacking move? Wait. Jeexx, don't tell me you don't have attacking moves on this. Is the last move a roar? Is the last move roar? Let's see if I got baited. GG's. Okay. Did he not have attacking? Did you not have attacking moves on Quillfish?
I did. I didn't. It just didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean...
I could have just given up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm happy that was fast. I'm fucking starving.
Yeah.
You probably know what the names on my rain team were, huh?
Oh, I didn't even read.
Oh.
Sorry. I was just staring at the screen like, yeah, whatever.
Gotcha.
For 90% of these matches.
It was Sage, Black Mage, Viper, Paladin, Dancer, and Scholar.
Ah.
Which is really funny that ended up being like, you were like, yep, I'm making a rain team, and I came in with the rain team, and the rain team happened to be the one where I'm like, yep, it's Final Fantasy 14 jobs.
It didn't even look like a rain team.
Like,
you had Gangashkan.
Yeah, let me give you a piece of information and probably advice. When you're going for a rain team, you probably shouldn't have 5 to 6 water types in that team.
Yeah, the reason why I have 5 to 6 is because all of these cover some form of thing.
Yeah, that's...
the others don't. Like, I was originally gonna have Quagsire in here, but instead of Lapras.
Yeah.
But I ran into an issue as well with like just not having enough Gen 3 Mons. Wait. This doesn't even have enough. Wait.
Really?
It's missing one.
That's
yeah,
funny.
It's missing one. No, it's Walrein. My bad. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Walrein was originally something else. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I was thinking was Lapras.
But the rain, it's not hard rain. It's basically, I have two switch swimmers, and the idea was that a Pinsir can sweep in rain because it takes less damage from fire type moves, and then it can sweep with Swords Dance and Salakberry. I got so upset at myself for letting it die though, because I was just like, oh, that did so little. I can just set up one more, and then I just kill everything for free, and I get my Salakberry to activate. And it was medium roll into maximum roll.
Yeah.
Pain.
I think it was mid to lowest and then max.
Yeah, I didn't feel like calculating as much here, so I was just like, yeah, it's fine. But that was like, because already it was gonna kill everything. It was just like, let me just do it for a good measure, and yeah, I just felt like such a fucking dumbass. But yeah, other than that, like, it's pretty simple. The other stuff here was I had two resters, because one was a Resto Chesto with Thief for Grumpig. The idea there is like, because Salakberry is so good, I wanted to have Resto Chesto, and then if I can Thief steal a Salakberry and then set up Calm Minds, I can just sweep that way, because there are not really many Psychic type boosts, and because I had like multiple setuppers like Pinsir and Grumpig, that's why I had Heal Bell on Ampharos, so I wouldn't just get crippled by status. And then the other like cool, I guess, thing about this team was Kangaskhan had rest without nothing else to wake up, because it has early bird, so you always just sleep for one turn and then you're chilling.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
And then
that's a cool setup.
The other was a sun team, but it was a sun team with two water types, because there are so many water types here. And the last moon that I didn't even get to unveil, it was my Sunsweeper Vileplume. But yeah, obviously Arcanine doesn't really do much against Manectric and 5 water types, so I'm just like, yep, you can just perish here. But you end up looking, I think, Hidden Power on Golduck anyway. Was it Hidden Power Electric, I'm guessing? Yeah, Calm Mind, Electric, Ice Beam, Hydro?
I don't remember what the last one was.
Gotcha.
I literally slapped this together in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I know, because we had Dad Sap there, but I honestly, I appreciate it, because I am fucking dying. Anyways, give me the lore behind your names, and then we can get out of here, so you can actually do your stream, and I get to eat.
Water attacks made by one of Final Fantasy bosses. Living Liquid has attacks called Throttle, Drainage, Cascade, Tornado, Protein Wave, and Sluice. And then the other one was, I don't even remember what I named the other one. Oh yeah, they're Heartless names. They're from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're all based off of a specific set of like, almost all of them, like a specific enemy type that has colors in their name and a form of like musical arrangement.
I do appreciate like making Altaria shiny so it matches the name. That's fire.
Yeah, I was struggling to, because I was originally thinking like Blue Rhapsody fits Altaria, but I already have Lapras, so I checked all the shinies to see if any of them fit.
Hell yeah. Oh, final thing, were Arcanine and Hitmontop both banded?
Yes.
Okay. I know my damage calc still somewhat. Let's go.
It's because for Arcanine specifically, I have Overheat and Hidden Power Ice as well, so I'm always going to be swapping out of that pretty much, and I have AXP to check anything that the rest of the team doesn't check. That was like, this is the only thing that I was like, I mean, I'm going to swap it into like something that's going to burn me, something that's going to toxic me, then I'm going to click Facade, and I'm going to kill the thing that did that, and then I'm going to swap out.
Yeah, like, that's actually, I like that.
It's pretty frail to begin with. So.
Yeah, mine was just there to set up Sonic A, but
yeah. And then Intimidate, of course, because you're going to be, one to swap it out, you can use it on to reduce damage output against everything else.
Yep.
Especially because most of these are especially tanky, except for like Red Lily, which is both. Yeah. But even then, it's more special than physical.
But yeah, for the names,
I was kind of impressed by Hitmontop's performance as a whole.
Hitmontop was really good. It just, Hitmontop can run so many things. Like the fact that you can have a spinner, it has Intimidate, it has such like good coverage moves, because you have like, you have rock type, you have a ground type, you have fighting type, you can even slap. I had Hidden Power Ghost on mine, which was literally just there, like in case you have a spin blocker, and then I can hit it for super effective. But it also has access to obviously priority. Oh yeah, you had Mach Punch, yeah. So like you can do a lot. I do appreciate us like handshaking 3 layers of spikes, and then I'm just like, yeah, let's get rid of those now.
I think you should consider.
This is still on tape.
I think you should consider doing something to yourself to take care of yourself.
Thank
Just
you.
saying.
I appreciate that. Thank you for looking out.
Please do take care of yourself.
Anyways, guys, if you want to hear Jeexx's unfiltered
Wait.
opinions on my existence on this earth and my life's expectancy, you should turn up to twitch.tv/Jeexx, and you can find out what he says unfiltered. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Jeexx has taken up 5 fucking hours from his stream time to do stuff for my YouTube channel. So once again, I am asking you to go over to twitch.tv/Jeexx and give my boy some love. But I do appreciate, as always, you turning up like this, and thank you for the games.
Thanks for playing.
And thank you for
The
watching.
first set was good, but the second set was kind of... I was checked out the entire time.
Yeah, I mean and it makes sense because like I did not expect the first one to be that long, and it's like definitely like fatigue. Like you can see it with like also the like pincer plays, like just general thought fatigue just hitting, and like doing multiple sets of Pokemon, it overloads your brain.
Yeah, I also think a part of it is because I don't really like either of these teams. I think they're both like super slapdash, and they didn't have anything fun in them other than like, I'm gonna run Arcanine, I'm gonna run Great Lily, and I'm gonna do something, hopefully.
First you play a set where one of your teams has 2 of your favorite Pokemon all time, and then you're like, how do I match these colors to the names that I want them to have?
No. I match the names of the colors.
I see. Okay.
There's enough names that I can do that.
Fair enough. At least it's something then, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do appreciate it, man, and hopefully you have a great rest of your stream, and thank you, gamers, for watching, and thank you and/or sorry to Jeexx's chat for once again taking up so much of your time. But just know I am very thankful, and hopefully we don't have to do double Pokemon recordings in a while, because holy fuck, this is exhausting.
I mean, I'm going to Germany in August, so
look forward.
I think we're gonna have to do like some over the course of like the last week of July or something.
Look forward to some hiatuses in the Pokemon progression. Actually, there is a world where we like do a couple of ways, like one for a few weeks, it's one every 2 weeks or something. We'll figure it out. But
the Cloudy dropped something in chat. If you want to see the opinion of someone that bans fellow streamers on site, do come down to twitch.tv/Jeexx.
That's
also
also
a reference to last week's stream.
Or at the
last week's
this. Oh yeah, last week's episode. Yeah. The horse girl erasure. But yeah, thank you, fellow. I was gonna say fellow Umamusume gamers. I don't. I'm the Squidward window. I'm the Squidward window meme there. I just see people having fun, and I'm miserable inside, and I know I could join them, but it's just, you know.
He doesn't want to play gacha games.
I don't want to play gacha games.
Go play your Hoyo Slam.
And it's also this. Hey, you're gonna play. We both know you're gonna play Genshin immediately after this. You're in no position to say that. But yeah, like. I've seen stuff about it. I know I wouldn't like the game, but the fact that everybody and their moms are playing it, or I guess dads, because it's fucking Northern Lion, everybody and their dads are playing it, having such a good time with it, is like, I guess it's kind of like mob mentality. It's like, bro, I must go with the flow. But yeah, it's just I know I wouldn't really enjoy it because the gameplay there's nothing there. There's cute anime girls.
There's no gameplay.
And
it's just a visual novel with an auto
and
auto
the fucking enhancement system is the worst part of my favorite MMO, Lost Ark's fucking honing system. It's like, oh, the chances here are maybe you get some stats, maybe you don't, maybe you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. This sure sounds familiar. I mean, at least in Genshin and other Hoyo games, you get something.
The fact that
if that something happens to be plus on HP, flat HP, you know, sucks to suck, but it's something.
Yeah, but yeah, I will. I don't know why I said. I'm not gonna say.
I will be trying Umamusume, Pretty Derby Umamusume at twitch.tv/Weebfox.
No,
that's what you were about to say, right?
No, I was gonna say this is my 911, but it didn't make any sense.
Oh,
It like literally didn't make any
okay.
sense. I was just, we're gonna cut it there. My brain is mush. I'm gonna go make myself some spaghetti and have a good time. And you guys can go over to twitch.tv/Jeexx, and the chances of you going there and him playing Genshin are usually like 86%.
No,
and then
no,
the rest of
If
it
you
is
come here-
obscure video games.
If you come here in the first 6 hours, the odds of me not playing a video game for the first 90% of those 6 hours is very high. And then for the rest of that, the 10% of that, there's a high likelihood that it's Genshin Impact.
And then it's
Just
obscure video games.
And then it's obscure video game.
But if you made it to this far in the video, then you probably would enjoy Jeexx talking about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And other things. And Food Facts channel, you're right, Donnie. But yeah.
Food! The
Yeah.
weird history foods videos.
If nothing else,
Bang.
go use up your first time chat message on Jeexx's channel one of these Sundays and tell him that he should play the Horse Girl Gotcha. But yeah. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you so very much for watching. We will see you next week for Generation 3 RU, which is a new tier that was added to Gen 3. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.